many lives does a person have? That's an interesting question, and I'm afraid I don't have the answer. I don't know what is a normal amount of past lives for a soul to have. I have read once that on average it's like 120, but then I've also read books where a soul has experienced thousands of past lives, and it's choice, you know, it comes down to choice, and it's attached to soul evolution. The amount of lives we come back and have will be based on the learning that we've accomplished so far. And you could have a soul who chose to do lots of learning in a life, go through lots of experiences, possibly really challenging things. And when they're challenging, you know, when we go through difficult things, we learn a lot more, which is soul growth. And also what I see is when a soul, somebody that I'm working with in regression, when they've gone through a very full past life where they had lots of experiences and they did lots of learning, if I move my client forwards and they go to directly the next life after the one that we've just explored, which has been full, more often than not, the next life will be what we call a rest life, where very little happens. It's more about coming back to have an experience, but perhaps not to do lots of learning. So I personally feel that it's not about the number of lives that we choose to live as a soul. It's more about the value in the lives that we choose to live. And that feels more important to me. And obviously the value is associated with the soul growth and the soul learning. And when we go through lives where we experience lots of things, then there's lots of value attached to that. So I'm afraid I don't have an answer of what the average number of past lives is that each of us experiences. I don't personally feel like it's important to know.